A Meditation Trip to Find My Naturally Happy Self, Volume 1. Chapter 6, Being Fully Awake. 28. All Object Observation Meditation. Today, we will expand our awareness to include the objects of the mind among the 4 foundations of mindfulness, including the body, sensations, and feelings, the state of the mind, and the object of the mind. In other words, all external objects, except I. By doing so, you will realize the truth of impermanence and non-self. That the object of your mind also appears and disappears for a moment. Your body and mind are constantly changing as they come in contact with and dynamically interact with a cascade of information through the 6 organs of your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and consciousness. And the results are stored in your unconsciousness, the 8th consciousness. In other words, alaya consciousness, seed consciousness, storage consciousness. And then appear outward, knowingly or unknowingly, when an external stimulus occurs. However, by focusing your attention only on the specific object of interest, you are having a very limited experience. Today, you will expand your awareness to the vast objects that surround you, along with your body and mind. So, you will practice looking at all of your experiences not at the specific object of your interest, but as if you were sitting on a riverbank, watching the river flow by, noticing the experience that stands out the most, and staying there to observe it. Listen to the sound of a singing bowl and concentrate your mind. Keep your back straight, dignified, but firm as a rock and flexible as a river. Close your eyes completely and put a soft smile on your lips. Now, let go of all your cravings, desires, and to dose for a moment. Now, to return to the present body. Meditate from head to toe. As you go through the postures, become aware of your body as it is. Now, stretch your back on your inhale and relax your body on your exhale. 3 times. Breathe slowly and deeply to relax your body and mind. Take a deep breath and straighten your back. Exhale and relax. And inhale and straighten your back. Exhale and relax. Inhale and straighten your back. Exhale and relax. First, let go of anger, hatred, and self-blame. And begin with compassion meditation to achieve peace of mind. I ask for forgiveness for the wrongs I have done to others with my body, my mouth, and my thoughts. I also forgive anyone for doing something wrong to me. May all living beings and I be free from suffering and sorrow. May be free and happy. Now breathe naturally, gently paying attention to your breathing. Noticing that the lower abdomen is brought in during the inhalation and the lower abdomen is released during the exhalation. The lower abdomen expands and the lower abdomen contracts. The lower abdomen expands and the lower abdomen contracts. Now breathe naturally, repeating the numbers from 1 to 8 by saying, rising, when the lower abdomen is brought in. On the inhale, 1. When the lower abdomen is pulled out. On the exhale, rising, on the inhale, and 2, on the exhale. So, count and watch your lower abdomen rise and fall. If you are distracted or have trouble concentrating on your breathing, naturally say, rising, while inhaling, right view, while breathing out, rising, while breathing in, and right thinking, while exhaling. In this way, concentrate on breathing while saying the Eightfold Path. Right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right life, right effort, right memory, right samadhi. Now, gently bring your attention to your breathing, labeling it rising as you inhale and falling as you exhale. Rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling. As you feel the sensations in your lower abdomen, now, slowly, move your kind, loving attention from your lower abdomen into the present moment. Become aware of all the experiences that occur in your body, mind, and the vast objects that surround you right now. Notice whether the feeling that arises when you come into contact with the objects surrounding you is pleasant, unpleasant, or neither pleasant nor unpleasant. If it is pleasant, say to yourself, I can like this pleasant feeling. If it is unpleasant, say to yourself, I can't like this unpleasant feeling. Now, notice the feeling that stands out the most. And stay with that feeling, simply noticing that it appears, stays, and then disappears. When the feeling goes away or no longer holds your attention strongly, return to lower belly breathing. And when a new feeling appears that catches your attention more strongly than the breathing in your lower abdomen, you naturally move on to that new prominent feeling. And then, when it disappears, return to lower belly breathing and repeat. Instead of focusing your awareness on a specific object, open your mind to all the sensations and feelings that occur in your body and mind at this moment. Such as breathing, the surrounding space, sounds, smells, tastes, physical sensations, thoughts, and emotions, and just notice them as they are felt. You don't make any effort to notice whatever is happening at every moment. Just like looking at the sky and lying on the waves and letting the waves roll in and out. Just relax and let your body rest on the waves of awareness. This is like sitting on a riverbank and watching the river flowing by. Sitting still and noticing the changes that occur in your body and mind. Sometimes you will hear sounds, smells, feel physical sensations, and even have thoughts and emotions. If you do not compare or judge your experiences that are happening in the present, but just notice, you will realize that everything is always changing. If you don't feel anything special, always return to the breathing in your lower abdomen and stay in the here and now. And in this way, you see yourself as if you were a third party. Simply noticing the thoughts, feelings, and desires that come up without any judgment or evaluation. When you sit quietly like this, observing and meditating all external objects, your mind, which had been facing outward, turns inward. And the feelings that arise, moment by moment, will be reflected in a clear, clean mirror, uncorrupted and unpolluted. If you find yourself lost in a particular feeling, thought, or emotion, and lose awareness of the present moment, return to your lower belly breathing and then immediately return to your awareness of the object of observation. Now, breathe naturally and very gently return to the breathing in your lower abdomen. Noticing your breathing brings you back to the here and now, and allows you to accept yourself as you are in each moment. Now, imagine the breath you're inhaling filling your entire body. Breathe in with your entire body Then exhale with your entire body. Now, let go of your attention to your breath and be still in your experience. And allow yourself to feel whatever you feel. And just be who you are. You feel that, the moment you stay in this awareness, at every moment, is the moment. When you become an empty, quiet, spiritual, wise you, and an untainted you. Forget even your breath and stay in a state of clarity, thoughtlessness. Or a peaceful, tranquil, joyful feeling, connected to the entire universe. Now, think of your original self. Smiling, comfortable, and happy, staying with external objects. Now, breathe naturally. And ask, who is this guy who is observing and meditating on all objects? What is it? You desperately find out. Also, the object of observation that appeared and disappeared a little while ago asks, where did it come from? And where did it go? You search for a moment. Now bring your attention to your entire body. And allow warm love and compassion to overflow from head to toe. Slowly and gently, open your eyes and look at the floor, front, left, right, and ceiling in turn. Noticing that the object changes as your gaze moves. Now, join your hands and end today's meditation with a gratitude meditation. All living things. Let go of all thoughts of the past, present, and future. And realize that you who are here and now, staying quietly with your breath, while observing all objects. Complete, noble and pure. So be free from suffering and sadness, and be happy. I am deeply grateful to everyone who helped me eat, clothe, and live like this today. References: A Meditation Trip to Find My Naturally Happy Self workbook.